It's also considered something to be desired by cult, that is, the toleration of pain, the mixing of pain and sexual experiences. Torture is very frequently used to one, strengthen the individual to maintain secrecy within the cult, that is, the toleration of pain, the mixing of pain and sexual experiences, and blurring the boundaries between them. But it's, quote, to make a good soldier for Satan.
And while it's called the Pandora box, it's called because everybody that's like a masquerade, they have masks on, they have androgynous there, they have she-he's, they have women dressed like men. I mean, you name it, it's there. And it's all the top Hollywood actors, models, singers, hip-hoppers, you name it, is there. And they could be dressed in a disguise. So she was exposed to that. My God, I can't believe that. I can't be a part of that. Oh, what you mean you can't be a part of it?
I say, wait a minute, this isn't what I signed up for. Because then you start learning the ghastly truth of Satanism. And then when you get in, it's rituals, eating babies' hearts, sacrificing babies, drinking blood, being forced to have, if you're married, adulterous relationships because all of them are forced into adultery. Satan doesn't honor a marriage. You're married to him. Satanists have their own services that mock Christian services. They have them almost every weekend. They have them in underground churches across America. And they do everything opposite and against what a real church would do.
To purpose, heralds divine. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done. Our Adrian, who art of darkness, heralds divine. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done. Our Adrian, Magister Profanus, we offer thee possessions of thy chosen vessel, Rosemary. Seek her. Seek her, seek her, seek her.
They're in a house of God.
I told you they're in a store.
Shut up! All of you!
We've lost her. For now. But there's one person she'll try to reach. The only one.
How are you? I've been meaning to call you.
I'm sure you have.
Well, things are just great out here, fine. I mean, the financing came through for the picture exactly like you said. Guy Woodhouse's first independent production starts in 3 weeks.
We're all very happy for you. Just a reminder of another young actor. Tragically blinded on opening night. Allowing his brilliant young understudy to start his meteoric rise to stardom.
I paid for that.
No, you didn't pay. You rendered payment in your wife's flesh.
That was enough.
It's never enough, Guy. That's why we understand each other. Never be satisfied with enough.
Can I call you back? I mean, I'm a little hassle right now.
Of course you can. Anytime. Oh, Guy, one thing. How's the weather out there?
It's fine. Great. Why?
We were all worried back here. You see, you've got New York eyes, guy. Are you sure you can handle all that California sunshine?
What do you want?
When you serve Satan, you know, your duties never end. It's always more and more and more and more. And on top of eating poop and drinking urine and practicing bestiality with donkeys, you have to sacrifice. You have to cause death and suffering. And when you cause death and suffering, it's accredited to you, and that's more power that you get.
The number one book that JC's study on the day in and day out, Alex LaCrawley. Every hip-hop, every actor and actress and model, every director, beat maker, that's somebody in the industry, they all have that book. It's like their Bible. Did you know that? They have it somewhere in their house. And let me tell you something else that Jay-Z does. And all the rappers that got money. What do they do before they practice, yo? You know what they do? They turn the lights off. And they say chants to Satan. And some of them so thorough in it, they do what Easy-E used to do. They say the Lord's Prayer backwards. And when they're done, they cut the lights back on, and they come up with some outstanding hooks.
Don't you be different about it. Now I know you're not it. So let's get on with it. You could have been somebody.
And let me tell you something else that Jay-Z does. And all the rappers that got money. What do they do before they practice, yo? You know what they do? They turn the lights off. And they say chants to Satan. And some of them so thorough in it, they do what Easy-E used to do. They say the Lord's Prayer backwards. And when they're done, they cut the lights back on, and they come up with some outstanding hooks.
They have these rituals where they bring in animals, and they force all the members to have sexual relations, bestiality with the donkey. She chooses who gets what. And she forces them to be sodomized. They all do this, not just her. They force them to be sodomized by donkeys. They force them to perform fellatio on donkeys. And nobody gets away with it just because you're the president of the United States who goes to the Chicago ones where Penny Pritzker is in charge. Just because you're the president doesn't mean you get out. It means you have to give more. Because you've got the highest rank in the land. More abominable things are expected of you. It goes on. These groups are huge. There could be 100, 200 people at a gathering. They meet on estates in people's mansions, often on a Friday or Saturday night, so it looks like the person's having a party, maybe. They meet in churches on Saturdays, underneath Catholic churches, for rituals. In 2010, there were almost 700,000 missing people. 700,000 just in America of missing people. How many did you hear about from the daily media? You never hear about it. You never hear about 700,000. You never hear about 7. You never hear about 70. Where'd all these people go? The media covers it up. And we look at the fact that these top echelons in the government above us, the politicians, the judges, the White House, and the president, all required to eat hearts almost on a weekly basis, if not daily basis, to make Satan happy. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people that have to die so that a Satan freak in D.C. can eat their heart. And one of the ways they get away with it is they encourage illegal smuggling of immigrants. So when those people show up missing, there's no record of them ever being here. And so a lot of it goes unreported because there's no legal record of that person have ever been or worked or lived in America. And so they prey on illegal immigrants. That's their number one target. And they even help bring them in themselves. CIA has their hands behind drug smuggling, gun smuggling. You better believe they have it on illegal immigrant smuggling, because these people then are taken and used as sacrifices for the cults at the top of America.
And if you notice, they're going to live to the end, because the Lord going to save them. The Rothschilds, the Bilderbergs, the Rockefellers, people like Clive Davis, Tony McConnell, and these music industry guys, they're going to live, because the Lord got a personal agenda he wants to send to them. Their favorite color is red and blue. Get me. It represents the Illuminati.